Hey, and welcome to this first tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create your website using the Kartra platform. So to give you a short introduction to Kartra, Kartra is a platform where you can host your website, your membership funnel, squeeze pages, split tests, your help desks. It can also be used for video hosting, automation follow-up campaigns, and also has an email autoresponder. So everything is built into Kartra, and you don't need to purchase any other products because it's all included in Kartra. So if you scroll below this video and click on the link that says create your account with the Kartra digital business platform, we can get started. To get started with Kartra, it will cost you just $1 for a 14-day trial. There's no strings attached. You have 14 days to completely try it out, and you can cancel at any time during this trial. After the trial ends, it will cost about $99 per month, and even then there's a 30 days money back guarantee. So you have a full 44 days to try it out. So to set up your trial account, click on the orange button that says Get Started for just $1, insert your email address, and click Create My Account. You will then be asked to select the plan that suits your needs. If you are just starting out with your digital business, you could go for the starter plan. If you need bigger contacts lists and more emails, you can also select the silver plan. There is also the option to sign up for annual plans, which will land you a nice 33% discount. So pick the plan that suits your needs. In this example, I'm going to select the starter plan, so I'll click on Start 14-day trial for $1. Then it will ask you for your billing details, and once you've filled those out and agree to the billing terms, you can continue. So once that's all done, you have to fill out some personal details for your Kartra account. The domain nickname can be anything you want, but choose carefully as you can't change it later. In this example, I'm going to call it Yunla. Then choose a password and a secret question, and click Next. Alright, so now that your Kartra account has been created, it is time to log in. So click on Log In. So once you've entered your login details, simply agree to the terms and services. And feel free to watch the welcome tutorial as well, which explains all about Kartra and how to use it. Once you've watched that, click on Continue. Alright, now let's create a web page. Click on My Pages on the left-hand side, and then select Plus Page on the bottom right-hand side. And now we get to choose a template. As you can see here, there's a huge selection available from Kartra, so have a look around to see if there's anything you like. In this tutorial, I'm going to set up a temporary page that lets visitors know we're launching soon. So whilst you build your pages, you can still gather subscribers and show them you're here. So to do this, I'm going to head over to the Coming Soon tab. You'll then have to simply pick one of these templates that you like. And once you've selected one, go to Launch Builder so we can start customizing it. Alright, so first we need to choose a name for our page. I want this to be my home page, so I'll call it Web Page Home. Then we'll also have to choose a category for this page, because after a while you'll have many different pages set up and you want to organize them into categories to avoid any confusion. I don't have a category set up yet, so I'll select Create a New Category. In this example, I'm going to name this category Web Pages. You can always edit this name if you decide to add more detail. When you're done, click Add. You can then see this category has been saved when you look at the bottom here, but there's currently no pages assigned to this category. So select Done so we can add our new page to this category. Using the drop down here, we can select the category we've just created. Once you've selected your category, click on Create. Kartra will then provide you with some basic how-to clips, so feel free to watch these or just skip them and get straight into it. I've seen these before, so I'm going to skip. Okay, so now let's have a look at this web builder. On the left-hand side, you can see you have your editing menu. At the top of the page, you have different viewpoints that you can change, so you can make sure your page is optimized for all devices. Here you can change your view from column mode to component mode, so if you want to see your column lines, you can turn this function on here. In this tutorial, I'm going to keep it on component mode. On the right hand side, you can undo any changes you make. You also have a drop-down action list where you can preview your page, save your progress, save your page as a template, which will allow you to use it on multiple pages. You can also publish your page live and return to the dashboard. Okay, so now that's all out of the way, let's start customizing. The first thing I want to do is change my text, so I'll edit the text component that came with this template and remove that. So I want to explain to my visitors that we're working hard to get the site up and running and they can register for any announcement below. So next we have this countdown option, so let's have a look at the settings. Click Edit and on the left hand side you can see settings appear for us to customize. First up are the timer settings, so here you can select the date and time you want the clock to count down from. Next you can customize the countdown style, so here you can adjust the countdown's margin, making it bigger or smaller for instance. And then we have the countdown effects, so this is great if you want the countdown to fade or bounce when a visitor enters the page. In my example, I want to remove this countdown simply because I'm not 100% sure when the website is going to be ready. Alright, so next I'd like to change some of the text color, so I'm going to select a few words and change it to the color I like. Alright, that looks pretty cool, so now let's move on to the background because I think we can come up with something that looks a bit brighter and more appealing to any visitors. To do this, go over to the section options on the right hand side of your screen and click on the Edit option. The Edit features will then pop up on the left hand side of the screen and I want to head to the background area because that is what I want to edit. You can then see that there is an image selected for the background, so we want to click on Edit to change this one. And this will bring you to the image library, and as you can see there is a mountain image that is selected right now, but I want to search for something else. A great thing about Kartra though is that they have a library of free images we can use, and here you can search for something and see if they have it in stock. In this example I'm going to search for balloons and see what they come up with. Alright, cool. I really like the look of this image. It's colourful and simple, so I'm going to select that. Now that it's loaded in my image library, I'm going to select that and click Confirm to upload this to my web page. And make sure you click Apply to see the changes on your page. Okay, so now that I'm happy with this section, let's have a quick look at some of the other editor features Kartra's Page Builder provides. So first there's styles, and this is quite general, so you can change the page width, colors and format. There's also custom styles where you can write your own CSS classes if you know how to do this. And next there are sections, and with this you can add different blocks to your page containing different bits of information. So for example, you could add a content section. So you can choose from a variety of pre-made templates, and some come with images, some come with videos, and they're all differently designed. And as you can see, they also have a countdown section, so here you can choose from a number of different styles they've pre-made for you when you feel the time is right to add one to your page. And another example is this portfolio section, and this is great if you do something like photography. You can add all your images in this professional layout, which will save you lots of time. So let's add an example to our page. Just click on the design you prefer and drag it over to your page. You can drag the section down to any part of the page you want, so for me I want this to sit just below my Coming Soon section. When you edit an image, you can configure the margin, the padding, the border and the background color. Under Image section, you can change the image to anything you like. It can be your own image or a free one that Kartra provides. And next you have Effects, so this is great if you want your image to stand out when a visitor comes to your page, so you can have your image fade in or slide in from the right so it makes a real impression. Alright, so back in my main editor, I'm going to remove this portfolio because I don't need it for now. And this form section here, I'm going to leave for now because we're going to go through setting up your web form and turning your visitors into leads in the next tutorial. Alright, so make sure you save any changes on the top right hand side by selecting Save Progress. And then head back to Actions. I'm not going to publish my site just yet because I want to set up my web form next. So if you want to do the same, make sure you head over to step 2 to find out how to do this. And then click Back to Dashboard and then select Exit. Alright, so I hope you really enjoyed this first tutorial and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the second one, turning visitors into leads. Thanks!